Jake the Great here to get you up to speed on everything you need to know about the racing at Lime Rock Park with the Arca Menards Series and the Craftsman Truck Series, as well as the racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the O'Reilly Series and the Cup Series. Let's get into it. Lime Rock Park, located in Lakeview, Connecticut, was built in 1957. It is a 1.5-mile road course with 7 turns. Up first, we have the Arca Series. Practice and qualifying will be on Friday at 1 p.m. That goes unaired. The race coverage for the Arca Series will be on FS2, and that will start at 4 p.m. Sorry if you don't have FS2, I'll get you up to speed on that afterwards. The green flag should drop at 4:15 for that race. The Lime Rock Park 100 for the Arca Series will be 68 laps. Notables for the Arca Series: Alex Quarterly will be in the 3 car. Stuart Friesen, coming down from the Truck Series, will be in the 17. In the 28 car, Carson Brown, the Richard Childress prospect. Carson Brown is rumored to possibly be going into one of those O'Reilly seats that are opening up with Jesse Love going to the Cup Series, and Austin Hill still don't really know if he's going to remain in the 33 in the Cup Series or not. Dawson Sutton will be in the 42 car, and Tristan McKee will be in the 77 car for the Arca race. My pick would be the 70 car of Thomas Annunziata, and funny story, Thomas Annunziata had announced a paint scheme throwing back to Kyle Busch's M&M car. Unfortunately, all posts and social media of this car have been removed. I was able to still find some that I saw, but the rest have been pulled. I'm guessing there's some sort of copyright, but based just on that, I want Thomas Annunziata to win this race. He's also a very good road course racer, but it'd be cool to see him win after probably having his whole paint scheme screwed up, and it's a throwback. That takes us into the Craftsman Truck Series race at Lime Rock Park. Practice and qualifying will start at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on FS2, but then at 9:30 it will switch over to FS1. Very tricky this week. Also on FS1, the race coverage will start at 1 o'clock, and the green flag should drop at 1:23 p.m. Notables for the truck race: the number 1 truck for Tricon Garage will be driven by Thomas Annunziata. The number 2 truck will be driven by Jackson Lee. In the number 5 truck for Tricon, Graham Doyle will be making his Truck Series debut. IMSA driver usually drives the number 45 Lamborghini in the IMSA Series. His manager, who is Jeff Burton, got him in with Toyota since his son Harrison is racing for Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing in the O'Reilly Series. This deal got put together with Tricon and Toyota. It's cool to see IMSA drivers in the race, especially at a road course. I hope he performs well in his debut. The 7 truck for Spire will be driven by Connor Mosack. He should run pretty good. Josh Rayom will be in the 22. The number 25 Ram free agent entry will be driven by Colin Braun. The number 42 will have Ben Meyer. The number 76 will have Lewis Foster. And Home Track Hero, the number 77 for Spire, will be driven by Parker Kligerman. It's not only his hometown track, but he is also part owner of Lime Rock Park. Super cool that he gets to go and race at his home track that he also is part owner of. I hope he performs great. He is actually going to be my win pick for this race. Who do I think is going to suck in the truck race? Probably Corey LaJoy. Let's go with a Ram. I don't think he's going to have his stuff together. We'll see if any of them do very good. Justin Haley might perform well in the Rams, but I don't expect Butterbean to really be up there too much. Hey, if you made it this far, why not give me a like, or maybe even subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else I put out on my channel. Now back to the coverage. Now let's get down to Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 1.5-mile quad oval is located in Hamden, Georgia. It's actually 86 years old this year. It was opened in July of 1960. There is a chance of rain in Georgia, so hopefully the O'Reilly Series and the Cup Series get it all in. Fingers crossed, no rain. For the O'Reilly Series race, the Focused Health 250 will be 163 laps. On Saturday, O'Reilly qualifying will start on the CW app at 11 a.m. The race coverage will be available to you on the CW on Saturday at 7 p.m. The green flag should drop at 7:17. Notables for the O'Reilly Series: we have the 0 car sporting Garrett Smithley this week. In the 9 car, making another start this season, Jake Finch will be driving for Junior Motorsports. The 32 car will be driven by driver-owner Jordan Anderson. The 38 car will be driven by J.J. Yaley. The 42 will be driven by Nick Lights. The 87 will have Nick Sanchez in it this week, and the 91 will be driven by Mason Maggio. I'm going to pick Jesse Love to win this race, just because I like him a little more than Austin Hill, and I'm kind of tired of his crap. But also, RCR always performs well here. I'd also like to see the 99 and the 96 cars for Viking Motorsports, Anthony Alfredo and Parker Retzlaff, run up front. It'd be super cool to see one of those guys snag a win. Jeb Burton also might be somebody to look out for. He performs well on drafting tracks. Who do I think is going to suck in the O'Reilly Series this week? probably Dr. Starpoli in the 48. A little bit of news for the Cup Series before we get into all the details. There were no penalties handed out. Of course, I'm referring to the bit with Zane Smith spinning out the 77 of Carson Hocevar, as well as the 97 getting into the back of the 33 of Austin Hill and backing him into the wall. And not to mention that Austin Hill also came back out on the track and got into SVG under caution. Big no-no. I like this no call. I like that it's boys have at it, but I wish it was more consistent because as long as you don't say it on the radio, Ryan Preece also is selling shirts saying don't say it on the radio, which is hilarious. But if I were him, I'd be super angry about this right now. That's so unfair. I don't think that just because you say it over the radio, it means that it should be a penalty. Contact under caution is something that NASCAR takes very, very seriously, so I'm surprised at least that wasn't called. And now for the grand finale of the Cup Series, the Quaker Stake 400. On Saturday, Cup qualifying will begin at 4:30 on True TV. On Sunday on TNT, Cup pre-race will start at 6 p.m., the race coverage will start at 7, and the green flag should drop at 7:19. Notables, the Garage 66 entry will have Chad Fitcham in it this week, and the 78 car will bring back BJ McLeod. I hope he has a good run in that race. Great underdog. I'm glad he still comes back for select races in the Cup Series. Who do I have to win this race? I'm going to say Suarez, just because this race is kind of a crapshoot, and you never know. I'd like to see Zane Smith run up front. He's been running pretty good, but I'd also expect to see Hocevar running well up front, too. He's been very good on the drafting tracks, very aggressive. I'm going to say Joey Logano is going to be my suck pick this week. He just hasn't shown me anything really all season. He's just not running good. I will have post-race reaction and recap videos coming out all weekend for all 4 races, so stick around and look out for them. With all that being said, I'm Jake the Great. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody enjoys all the racing we see this weekend. Have a good one.